Hello, everyone. Welcome to EMILY.RPA Academy, the easiest general-purpose RPA tutorial channel to get started. This course introduces the use of the Trainer UI for desktop automation. Desktop automation, DA, is the training process for EMILY to analyze, recognize, and control mouse and keyboard inputs to automate processes in desktop applications. Please note that the computer screen settings on the system where DA automation skills are deployed, e.g., resolution, color depth, text scaling, should match the settings of the computer used for desktop applications. It's recommended to train the skills directly on the computer where automation will be deployed and avoid any interference with the mouse and keyboard during the execution of automation skills. Let's take a look at how to build desktop automation-related skills. DA has its own Trainer UI. DA Trainer UI has three different interfaces: Screen Capturer, No-Code Editor, and Low-Code Editor. Let's take a look at the DA Trainer UI in action and explain what it can do. First, open EMILY.RPA. Enter the training mode. Enter the desktop automation module. Click on Open Trainer UI. Then you will see the Trainer UI on the top right of the screen. You won't be using the EMILY.RPA software for a while, so you can minimize EMILY.RPA. When you open the Trainer UI, by default it will be in the Screen Capturer's interface. We usually use Screen Capturer to capture the current screen and output the captured screen to No-Code Editor for operation. Let's take a look at what Screen Capturer has to offer. We can use the three buttons on the left side of the Trainer UI to switch between the interfaces. These three interfaces are Screen Capturer, No-Code Editor, and Low-Code Editor. In the Screen Capturer interface, press the shutter button to capture the current screenshot. The captured screen will be exported to the No-Code Editor interface. This button has a corresponding shortcut key. In Windows, you can press Ctrl+0 to take a screenshot. On Mac, you can press CMD+0 to take a screenshot. Let's try pressing the shutter button to take a screenshot of the current screen into the No-Code Editor. When you press the shutter button, you will see the Trainer UI will disappear and reappear, which means the screenshot is successful. You can also press Ctrl+0 or CMD+0 to take a screenshot. After the capture is successful, we can switch to the No-Code Editor interface to view it. In the No-Code Editor interface, the screen captured from the Screen Capturer will be displayed on the whole screen. We can use mouse operations on this captured image to select and generate different function codes into the Low-Code Editor. For example, I can click on the screenshot and a menu will be opened. Then you can select the function you need and generate the corresponding code in the Low-Code Editor. The functionality of these commands will be described in detail in the following videos. You can also drag the mouse over the screenshot to select the target screenshot you want to work on. This will also bring up a menu of commands related to the screen. For example, if I want EMILY to recognize the current screen, by clicking on a folder on the screen, I can frame the folder and select the click crop function. After selecting the command, you can find a message window in the lower right corner that the code was successfully added. When you have captured an image on the screen that you need to recognize, EMILY will store the relevant image in the crop list, so we can open it to view it, or target a specific image for operation. Next, after successfully adding the code, we can switch to the Low-Code Editor to edit and write the code. In the Low-Code Editor, there are two interfaces, Trial and Final. All the code generated in the No-Code Editor will be added to the Trial interface. It will be added at the bottom of the Trial interface. In this interface, we can select code and press Run Selected Code to execute the selected code. You can also press the Run button to run all the code in the Trial interface. After we have tested the code in the trial interface, we can click Submit button to move the code in the trial interface to the final interface. In the final interface, if we press Submit button again, the code in Final will be added to the desktop automation module, and the code will be backed up in the workspace. It is important to note that if you close the entire trainer UI without submitting the code to the desktop automation module, the generated code will not be saved. So remember, when you have reached a certain stage of desktop automation development, you should remember to click the Submit button to add the code to the desktop automation module. The logs are available in the right-hand side of the low-code editor. However, the information printed by console.log in the code is not shown in the low-code editor log interface, but is generated in the console page of the debug tool. If you have finished testing the code and submitted it to the desktop automation module, you can close the trainer UI. Press Save. Test and upload the skill. This is the content of this course. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment or post a question on the official forum. Thank you. We will see you next time.